37,000 and counting. Los Angeles Lakers center Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has become the first NBA player ever to score over 36,000 points in his incredible career. He did it against the Chicago Bulls as the Lakers beat Chicago for the 12th time in their last 13 meetings. We'll take a look at it. A sellout in Chicago. Fans were not disappointed. First period, Michael Jordan blocked by Byron Scott. Scramble. Jordan will get it back. Then he will bring it up. He'll weave. He'll pop. And the Bulls are up by 4 at the end of 1. Second period, Bulls go up by 7. Mike Brown will miss. But watch Brad Sellers. Up high, fighting and fighting. He gets it in. 14 points off the bench. L.A. goes to the break on an 18-4 run to Magic. And L.A.'s up by 5 at the half. Third period, Magic, watch him. Bam, down inside. To James Worthy, he stuffs. He had 16 points. L.A. up by 2 at the end of 3. Jordan takes over in the fourth period. Between 3 Lakers here. Reverse, off the glass. Vintage Jordan. Later, he will poke the ball away from Magic, the outlet, back to Jordan, and here's the slam dunk champion in action. He had 33. The Bulls would pull within 2. But the mainstay for L.A. for many years, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, scored in double figures for the 746th game. And with that hook, how fitting he should do it with that shot. Kareem scores his 36,000th career point, 17 points on the night. The crowd acknowledging the accomplishment in Chicago. Michael Jordan was cold in the first half, only 4 from the floor, 27 points total, and the Magic Man continuing to tear it up. He had 28 in that Laker victory. It was a drought that went back to March of 1981. The Indiana Pacers had not beaten the Atlanta Hawks in Atlanta at the Omni in 16 straight tries until last night. The Pacers, Steve Stipanovich, poured in a season-high 30, and the Hawks fall 1.5 games out of first in the Central behind Detroit. Dominique Wilkins running the show for Atlanta as usual. Clear out here, and he takes it in over Chuck Person, 32 points.
That was just a great...
Pacers trying to stay close. Chuck Person fakes one shot, and then he hits a short jumper, 18 points for him. Pacers down by 7 at the half. Stipanovich leads Indiana. They work it to him here at the free throw line, and he sticks the J. 30 points for him. Atlanta with some good defense, though. John Long will be blocked by John Koncak. There's the block. He sticks up the arms there. Dominique feeds Kevin Willis right there, and he jams. 11 points for Willis. But down the stretch, the Pacers heated up while the Hawks cooled off. Pacers get it to John Long. Way outside. A three-pointer. Pacers worked it to a 107-105 lead. Hawkers with one last chance as the clock runs down. The Hawks looking for Doc Rivers. He can't find it, and the Pacers come out with it and sneak out of Atlanta with that 2-point win, 107-105. Stipanovich hit 9 of 11 from the field, hit all 12 of his free throws, 15 rebounds, a flawless night for Steve Stipanovich. Dominique Wilkins, 32 points for Atlanta. Now, while Stipanovich was putting the hurt to the Hawks, Mark Aguirre of Dallas doing the same to San Antonio. Aguirre hit a season-high 41 points, including 16 in the first period. Dallas never looked back in this game. Spurs looking good, though, early. Sundvold with the feed to Kristoyak. He finished with 17. The Spurs lead by 2 in the first. Mavericks made a run in the second period. Roy Tarpley missing the J, but Bill Wennington slamming home the rebound. The Mavs go up by 5. Waning moments of the first half. Brad Davis driving and dishing to Sam Perkins in the corner, who hits it. Perkins finished with 25 points, 18 rebounds. The Mavs lead by 14 and a half. The night belonged to Aguirre. Hits the nice turnaround over David Green one. Mavs lead by 12 in the third. Fourth period, Mark Aguirre again, this time off balance.
Now the place to work appears to be shrimp against Jones.
In the paint, and just la-di-da puts it in. He finished with 41. More Aguirre this time. He buries from way outside, way out there. And Spurs coach Bob Weiss says, how do you stop this guy? Well, basically, coach, you don't, and you didn't. 122-107. Sam Perkins owned the boards, 18 rebounds. The Mavs continue to lead the way in the Midwest. Other scores, Philadelphia rolling past Sacramento. Andrew Toney, a season-high 32 points. Charles Barkley, 18 points, 17 boards. The largest victory of the season for the 76ers. Washington over Utah by 5. Moses Malone, his usual effort, 35 points. Jeff Malone had 29. The Jazz now 3 games behind Dallas in the Midwest. Denver losing to the Clippers. How about the Clippers? They are now 9-42. Michael Cage, 28 points for the Clippers. Denver's Alex English had 40 points, but not enough in that one.